Hey everyone, Terry Hansen here with Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care for another episode of Training Tip Tuesdays. And Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care is a dog training and pet sitting company located in Gwinnett County, Georgia. We've been in business for almost 10 years, going on 10 years. And we've been Best of Gwinnett since 2011. We're very proud of that. And we provide dog training services from basic obedience to behavioral issues, puppies, potty training, you name it, how to walk nicely on a leash, just all your basic training. And again, if you're having problems with your dog, any issues, we can help you with that as well. So we also provide pet sitting services from pet visits, where our sitters make pet visits or visits throughout the day to our clients' home to take care of their pets. Dogs, cats, all kinds of critters. You name it, we can take care of it. We also provide overnight care, which is just what it sounds like. The sitter comes and spends the night in the client's home with their pets. Also live-in care. And we provide private boarding where their dogs come and stay in our sitters' homes. And we also provide dog walking services for our clients that work long hours and they've got a dog at home, needs a break to go potty, stretch their legs, or burn off excess energy, or maybe it's a new puppy and they can't hold it that long. So, and even if they can, I always say just because they can doesn't mean they should. So it's a great alternative. It's a great option. It's very affordable. We have clients that have us come just 1 day a week to 3 days a week to 5 days a week and more. So just whatever your needs are, we can provide that for you. So Training Tip Tuesdays is all about helping folks, whether they're clients of ours, training, or someone who is doing it themselves and would like information and needs help. That's what we're here to provide. So today I wanted to talk about how to fit a prong collar properly, how to size it and how to fit it on your dog and how to put it on properly. So you may or may not be into using a prong collar, and it's not for everyone, that's for sure. It's certainly not for every dog. It's not for every dog or every owner, but for those who are interested in learning about it, or for clients who are using them or people who are using them and want to know how to use them properly or make sure they're using them properly, that's really important. It's just like anything. A prong collar is just another tool that we use in training, and you want to know how to use it in the right way. So I always say, hey, a hammer can hurt you if you don't use it properly, right? If you hit yourself on the head with it, that's not what it was intended for, and certainly it can help you or hurt you. So same with the prong collar. You want to make sure you're using it properly, and you want to make sure that you have a good quality prong collar. I won't name any names, but you don't want to get one at your local pet store because they're not the best ones. Oftentimes the prongs on those are kind of sheared off and sharp. In fact, I was just at a client's recently and they got one online. You got to know where to get the good one. And it actually, the prongs were sheared off and had sharp edges on them. That is not what you want. Even if they come with little plastic caps on them, those things fall off. So you want to get a good quality one. And really the best one is a Herm Sprenger. Herm Sprenger is the best ones out there. You can get them online. They're very affordable. We actually carry them for our clients, so it's just convenient for them. They can start using it right away. And on a Herm Sprenger, the prongs are actually soft and what would be the word? Polished. They're rounded and soft, so they're not sharp at all. And so the ones that we use, this is the latest and the greatest. It has a couple different features from the old style ones. Number one is it has this middle metal plate. So on the old style, the prongs all went in one direction. And on this new style, you can see they go in two different directions. So it's supposed to replicate like a mom dog, grabbing, or an older dog grabbing a dog by the neck. It's not meant to hurt. It just applies pressure in an evenly distributed way around the dog's neck, and it's a communication tool basically. So you can see that the prongs go in two different directions. The other thing about this one that's new is it has this what's called a quick release clasp, and it makes it easier to take it off. And also the old style, you used to have to pinch the prongs and undo it and then put it around the dog's neck and pinch them back and try and get it on your dog, and it was pretty difficult actually. So this actually works in such a way is that, and I'll show you on Cole, who's over here sleeping at the moment, that you put it around the dog's neck and then you take this and you thread it through here and then you bring this up and you clip it onto that little end link like that, and it's on your dog, and then the collar attaches here, and that's how you do it. And when you're ready to remove it, you just go like this and it falls off. Okay, so Cole, wake up. So I have Cole here. I'm going to show you now. When I got this collar, this is a new one, I actually had to remove some prongs to size it appropriately to show you on Cole. Okay, so this is actually a medium size, and I'm going to move her over here where you can see. Can you see? Good, yes, a good girl. And so again, you're going to hold it like this. You want to hold onto this end and then this end link, and you just simply place it around the dog's neck, and you want to get up really high. You'll notice it's right under her chin and right behind her ears. And then I'm going to thread this through, okay, like I showed you before. Once I do that, I reach over to the other side and bring up the clasp and pinch it and attach it to that end clip, okay? Once I've done that, I want to check the fit, okay? And you see it's how close up or how far up it is. That's exactly where it should be. Good girl. Thank you. Good girl. And it's snug. It should be snug. You don't want to have it so loose that you can slip it over the dog's head. That's incorrect, because then it's going to hang down low where you see her normal collar hangs. That's not where it's meant to be. Also, another thing you want to do is you want to get a carabiner. This is a little one, but you really want to get a big one that's stronger. And you're going to clip that onto, there's two rings on here. One is the swivel ring that's the one that you can turn, and that's what your leash actually attaches to. That's not what you want to attach this to. This actually attaches to, and I'll take this off and show you also, but let me turn it and see. If I turn this way, you can see. This is the swivel. Look over here, girlie. And this is the dead link, or the dead ring. This ring, actually, it's a full circle. You want to attach this carabiner to that, and then you want to attach that to the regular collar, okay? So it looks like that. Do you see that? And when I pull this forward, this is the ring, the swivel ring that the leash is going to attach to. When I pull that forward, you can see there's a diamond shape. Oh, 9 seats. Thank you, Blythe. That when you pull them apart, you'll see that nice diamond shape. And you want to make sure it's nice and clean like that, because if you've accidentally pulled this up and over, you don't get this sliding action that you want when you're using this collar. Okay, so this is the carabiner's attached to her regular collar. It's a safety feature. Are you laying down on me? Get up, hop up. Good girl. Seats. Good. It's a safety feature because if I have the leash attached to this, hang on, Blythe. Good Blythe. A good girl. Okay, this is where I attach my leash. Okay, if for any reason this were to come undone in any way, if this clasp were to come open or a prong were to pop open, it's rare that happens, but it has been known to happen. If that happens, this is what happens. I'm just going to undo it and you'll see. I am still attached to the dog with the carabiner attached to her collar. Okay, so really important. It's just a safety backup. Let me take that off. Good girl, plots. That's good. Thank you. So it's just a safety feature, okay, and it's a good one to have. Okay, you don't want. something to come done, and then your collar's off your dog. Likewise, which is why I would never attach a leash normally to a regular buckle collar. That's not what I use when walking the dog, because they can come off the dog's head. But in this case, it's just a backup, okay? So, again, really important. The fit is important. It should be snug. Snug enough to kind of hold on up there. If it's loose and it's falling down around the base of the neck, that's not where it's meant to hit. You know, you don't want pressure here on their esophagus. It's up high. It's under the chin and back behind the ears, actually. Just like if you were using a slip style of collar, it's the same thing. You want it all the way up, as high as you can get it, all right? Because that's actually where you have the most control with the least amount of pressure. The idea is not to put a lot of pressure on the dog. And, you know, using this, you want how to use it properly, too. You don't put it on there and yank and crank this. You want to introduce it to the dog and teach the dog about the pressure. It's a different sensation. It's a novel sensation for most dogs, and you only need a very light amount of pressure. So, when used properly. All right, so one more time, placing it on the dog. You hold it open like this. You've got this end in one hand, and I'm right-handed, so I like to hold this part in my right hand. Place it around the dog's neck, and then you thread this through here. Once you've got that, you bring up the clasp from here, pinch, and place it on there, okay? And then this is the part that's around the dog's neck, okay? This is the swivel where the leash attaches, and this is the circular ring. Can you see that? It's a total circle. That's what the carabiner attaches to and goes towards their collar and clips on the D-ring that's on their collar. It's just a safety, an extra safety feature, okay? So, if you have any questions, you can email me at info@gooddogcoaching.com, info@gooddogcoaching.com, or you can post questions in the comment section at any time. You can hit us up on Facebook. You can reach out to us on Instagram. And love to hear your questions, love to hear your comments. Happy to share any and all information that I can with you and help you in any way that I can. All right? So until next time, look forward to hearing from you guys. Take care. Terry Hansen, Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care.